Welcome back, Knights. My name is Samuel Rice.
And I'm Sarah Evans. Welcome to our 20th episode of Vervecast.
Today, we'll take a look at the first ever homecoming parade,
Miss Johnson's school bus renovation project,
and a quick Q&A with our students about their lifetime dreams.
Now that you've heard about it, let's get to it. Vervecast
starts now. First up, we'll take a behind-the-scenes look at the planning and execution of the homecoming parade. Let's see what Avery has to say about it.
Thanks, Samuel. This year, the school added a new event to the lively celebration that is Homecoming Week. The engaging assemblies and themed days of school were accompanied by a parade on Thursday. The idea originated from King's mother and cheer coach, Miss Valerie Bone, who wanted to increase student hype for the homecoming court and dance.
Well, I actually brought it to Sandra just because I felt like it was time. Like, our school has grown so much. We have so many kids in the high school. And it was really a way to connect Monday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, Friday sessions, sports from front to back, like small all the way up to big kids.
From the Beta Club to the Chess Club, each and every student could find a place in the homecoming parade. Each sports team and club and superlative had its own float with its own theme. The number of participants made the logistics of planning and executing a parade very complex, with months being dedicated to preparation.
A parking lot at a church was the option. We tried a few, finally found the one that said yes, and that was just in August. So it was all such a quick process. And there were so many things involved, having the flow of traffic right, not having it too long, making sure people were safe, having a staging area, planning fire trucks and police cars and superlative vehicles. There was so much involved.
The parade was a major success. Although it had never been done before, over 300 spectators showed up to watch and support the 200 student participants as they threw candy at the crowd. Friends, family, and students all came together and really exhibited our school spirit.
So when I walked up before the first car went down the road, I got cold chills. Like, I could not believe the families, the grandparents, the just siblings, and just the cool. I felt like it brought such a neat feel to Homecoming Week.
I'd say the parade was a big win for our school. This new tradition certainly made Homecoming Week exciting. Let's see what else we have for this broadcast. Back to you, Samuel.
Thanks, Avery. For this broadcast, we wanted to see what our students desire to achieve. That is, we asked students about their dreams in life. To hear more about this, let's go to Jonah.
Thanks, Samuel. Sometimes dreams can be overlooked and discredited in our busy lives. The Verve asked students about their aspirations and hopes for the future. Some are unsure where their dreams will lead them, while others have step-by-step plans for pursuing them.
My dream in life is to become an architect and start my own architecture firm. And then after I have that running started, I'm going to take over my parents' leak detection company and then set that up so that way I don't really have to do that much work. And then I want to start my own wedding venue.
My dream is to be a bounty hunter. It all started from a young age when I was watching Star Wars. I saw this guy, Boba Fett, pretty sick, right? And after that, I just tried to figure out, how do I get there from where I am right now? And so I discovered I'm going to work with the FBI for a little bit, get some education there, get some information, some intel, and then quit and start hunting people down.
So I want to be a marine biologist, and there's this place in Florida where I visit. It's Marine Land. Every time I'm there, and last time I was there, I got to talk with a few people about how they became a marine biologist and trained. And so one of them actually worked at the Georgia Aquarium as an intern for a few years, and then she went to college to do marine psychology and science. So that way she can pursue a longer career outside of just marine biology. But I would go to college for it, and obviously I would do biology and marine biology, and I would do some internships either at the Georgia Aquarium or the place in Florida, Marine Land, where I go all the time.
So my dream in life, I know everyone says this, but I want to blow up on YouTube. I have a channel. It's called Jack Word. Subscribe, everyone. And, I just do random vlogs and pranks and all that stuff.
My dream in life is to be a second grade teacher and to share the love of Jesus with little kids.
It takes time to discover one's dreams. Watch our next episode to see more entertaining aspects of our broadcast. Now, let's get back to Sarah.
Thanks, Jonah. Next up is a fascinating story about Miss Johnson's school bus renovations and travel plans. Let's check in with Evan.
Thanks, Sarah. 2 years ago, Mrs. Johnson bought a 40-foot-long Bluebird school bus to renovate. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson have plans to transform the bus into a fully functional RV and look forward to traveling in their customized home. The couple aspires to travel all over the U.S. and to visit all 50 states. learning more about the culture and history behind each one. Inspired by YouTube, Mrs. Johnson discovered the idea of renovating her own RV.
We watched travel videos on YouTube so we could travel vicariously through other people's travels. And there's a lot of YouTube channels that are dedicated to people who full-time RV. And one of them that we found was that they owned a schoolie. That's what it's called. So they owned a schoolie and they traveled around with their kids, and so that's where we got the idea.
The bus's main purpose of transportation is still the same, but the distances traveled and amenities needed are very different, making the renovation process very strenuous. From interior to exterior, the school bus will be completely stripped and redone by the end of its renovation adventure.
We got a good deal, and that's the reason we decided to go with a school bus instead of an RV, is because we get to build it the way we want it. We get to design it.
By being resourceful and buying a school bus to renovate, Mrs. Johnson is letting her creative side take the reins. Back to you, Sarah.
I'm sure she'll have many stories to tell. I would have never thought about renovating a school bus into an RV.
That is pretty crazy. Well, that's it for today, Knights. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this broadcast, check out our YouTube channel for previous episodes. You can see more coverage from around our school at thevervenews.com.
And you can read more about what we covered today in the upcoming issue. And most importantly, remember,
The Verve is your voice.
The recording.
Oh, then the red light comes on. How nice.